Hello and welcome to BINPIPE. My name is Prasanjit and today we are going to understand an interesting topic, that is how clouds work. So you might have heard of public clouds like Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure and Amazon Web Services. Now we'll go and dig deep and understand how these cloud platforms work. So, cloud platforms operate on various models like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, database as a service, and so on. So, essentially, clouds use a technology known as virtualization. Now, what is virtualization? Virtualization separates the tight coupling between a computer CPU and its operating system using an abstraction layer called a hypervisor. So, this hypervisor is nothing but an emulator on the top of a real computer that emulates its CPU in a virtual machine. So it can run multiple virtual machines at the same time, and each virtual machine can run any compatible operating system such as Linux or Windows. Now clouds take these virtualization technologies and repeat it at a massive scale. So what they do is they have these emulators or hypervisors installed on the physical servers, and they replicate this around multiple data centers throughout the world. So now you have n number of servers with n number of hypervisors and nx number of virtual machines on it in n number of data centers throughout the world. So isn't that a grand scheme of things? Now each data center has many racks filled with servers. Each server again includes a hypervisor to run multiple virtual machines, and there is a network switch which provides connectivity between the servers. One server in each rack runs a special piece of software called a fabric controller, and each of these fabric controllers in each rack is connected together in the data center, and the entire stack is then connected to another special piece of software called an orchestrator. Now the orchestrator is responsible for managing everything that happens in cloud, including responding to user requests. Now users make requests using the orchestrator's web API. The web API can be called by many tools, including user interface of the cloud's portal, using command line CLI interfaces, as well as we said, like using their API endpoints. Now, when a user makes a request to create a virtual machine, the orchestrator picks up the request, packages everything that's needed, picks the best server racks where this can be scheduled, and then sends the package and request to the fabric controller. Now once the fabric controller gets the request, it creates the virtual machine and then the user can connect to it. Sounds interesting, like, right? So the cloud makes it easy for developers and IT pros to be agile when they build, deploy and manage their applications and services. But this agility can have unintended consequences if unauthorized resources are created. There is a solution to this as well. So what cloud providers do is provide you a platform to govern the cloud, have access management and security. So that's how the clouds work. Thank you. Keep learning. Stay with me.